All right. The Heart of Darkness goes to great lengths to bring you the most up-to-date information from the edge of the universe. And tonight is no exception, and we have for you a PhD student from Rockefeller University, Roman Corvus! It's a very sexy way to say that. Roman. Can you guys say it with me? Roman. He studies the genetics and neuroscience of mosquito heat-seeking behavior. Sexy. Sexy. Ow. Yeah, see? And tonight he is going to be talking about how we experience odors and how they change our behavior. Yeah. Oh, and we always ask all of our mind warriors, keep it clean. And don't get boring. Okay. Oh, we're passing around vials, right?
Yeah.
Vials.
Little science vials.
Yeah, vials are going to come around.
Does anybody have a vial with them right now?
Yes. See, we got some vials over here, over there. They're going to come around to you. Smell it when it gets near you.
Smell it and try. And maybe you cannot smell what's in there, and that's okay.
It's actually poison.
Yes.
And we're going to roofie everyone, and then we're all going to hold. I'm going to hold you when you're passed out. No, go ahead.
So if you've gotten a chance to smell the vials, let's talk about what you've experienced when whiffing. So who smelled something in those vials? Okay, show of hands. Thank you. I mean, we need some data here.
It's working.
Okay, and who could not smell anything in the vials? Okay, and I think our largest group, who did not even try the vials?
Oh, only 4 people,
no, not
6
that many
people,
All right,
12.
Great. So most people couldn't smell the vials. I can't smell the vials, but some people could smell them, and you could. And who, like somebody who did smell the vial? Who could smell something in this?
I can't smell it.
It smells like armpit sweat.
It's all right. Yes. Gack. Yes, I remember you. What's in this vial is a chemical called Del. No, it's called androstenedione. It's a steroid actually, so it's made by animals. Yeah, and so before I explain why some people can smell it and other people can't, we'll have to do a little mini review, or probably just completely new thing for you. This is the olfactory.
He just called you guys stupid.
Yeah. All right, dummies, listen up. Here's the olfactory system. It goes a little something like this. You got the flower. That is a beautiful smell.
Pretty.
Yeah, and the flower molecules come off of the flower and they come into your nose, and then on the top of your nose, you got what's called the nasal epithelium. I'm actually not even sure about that, but
oh, come on.
Sounds right. And basically you have these neurons in this thing called the olfactory bulb, and they send all their little dendrites down to the boogers, and the boogers are here, and they capture these flower molecules, okay, and the flower molecules bind to these little odorant receptors, okay, that are on the tips of these neurons, and when they bind, that becomes an electrical signal in the neuron, and then you smell flowers, yeah, and it's great. So how could it be, right, that the same androstenedione thing that you guys all smell, some of you smell it and some of you don't? This here, so each odorant, right, basically like it's literally a piece of whatever you're smelling, like a flower. Like if somebody farts, you're actually smelling like a part of their butt or something. And so that's going in your nose.
Wait a second.
You got some color
You're smelling
commentary.
a part of people's butt or something.
I mean,
I just wanted to repeat.
It's not a science.
Yeah. Butt science. All right.
Yeah. So then there are these odorant receptors, right? Oh no, they're olfactory receptors. Wow. This is not my area of expertise. So I stumbled in here. This is actually the DNA sequence that encodes this one olfactory receptor, there's like tons of them, okay? We have like tons of them, and each one is in charge of recognizing specific odorants. And this one recognizes androstenedione. This is olfactory receptor 7D4.
Yeah!
Woo! 7D4. That's right. Keep that in mind. Okay? And so this is the actual sequence that's in your genome right now. And based on your experience of smelling this vial, we can actually genotype you, because there is also a variant that occurs in some part of the population, okay, where you see the red T's there? Those were C's, just before I changed the slide, okay? So this is called a point mutation, and it's not a big deal, except that this is now non-functional, okay? So then this is you, and then this is the androstenedione, and when you smell it, so, well, first of all, you have 2 copies of this gene, one from your mommy and one from your daddy, and then they had sex, and then, so you have... Yeah, so let's say you have both functional copies, okay? That means that you smell something like urine or sweat, which I think some of you reported, right? So that's your genotype if you smelled that.
That's, you got urine in your genes.
Who is that guy? I know that guy. Yeah, the Hoff, right? Okay.
It's Hoff behind the symbol.
I didn't want to, that seemed like a risky thing to say. It's kind of very casual, the Hoff. So I didn't want to, I didn't know if that was okay.
No, it's fine here. We're all safe here. This is a safe place.
Okay. But what if you have this variant, right? So what if you have one of each copy, one of each allele, okay? That means that you basically, a lot of people report that they smell a little bit of this stuff, okay? But it's faint. So maybe some of you experienced that. There we go, Dima.
Dima did.
And so then what if you have both variant, right? Then you might just not know, okay? Or you might not smell anything. That's me. I can't smell this. Or some people even actually smell like flowery, which is weird. And that's a very small, like, freak subset of people. So, did anybody smell flowers?
Where
it's
are
okay.
the freaks at? Anybody? 0 freaks in the audience.
Good.
Kind of boring.
Okay. So, I have a video to show you. And yes, it is pig sex.
All right, yeah.
So,
real class act.
This is yeah. So sorry I didn't keep it clean, but we have a man pig and a lady pig, and he's trying, and failing, because she's resisting. But bam, spray on some androstenedione, and yeah. So this is a pheromone in pigs. This is like they actually. This is it. This is it right here. This is. I'm gonna
hit
spray
me with that shit. No, I'm just kidding. Don't spray me with that.
We've never done this. We'll see what happens.
Hey, bro, come here for a sec.
Exactly. All right. So this. So yeah, this is what makes lady pigs go wild.
That kind of smells gross.
Then you know what your genotype is, my friend. And
what is it?
It's the one with both functional copies.
Yeah, you hear that, ladies? I got
yeah,
I got 2 functional copies right here.
So the Hoff here, and all of us humans, especially men, have androstenedione coming out of our armpits and urine and all the nice places, and so people have asked whether this is also a pheromone in humans. Basically, there's like tons of this shit where companies have made pheromones for men, and before you dump those vials on your head, you should know that like there's way more studies that have not found an effect. So the question of whether there is human pheromones is still up in the air, and yeah, and so you guys should really follow your dreams and become scientists to figure this out.
Yeah.
That's what we learned today.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, give it up for Roman, everybody. Man, getting real sexy.